This is the question I've been trying to think about lately. In living life, what are the moments that bring me the most joy? One of them is being able to brighten someone else's day and touch their lives when they least expect it. There are so many ways we can do that in our everyday life, but one way I've done this is by volunteering in various communities. As someone who has received so much privilege to live my life with contentment, I think about heaven's love and how I have to share that love with others. It actually took me a couple years to grow this heart. As a young adult, it's so easy to live my life just for my own desires. However, after learning the Word of God from Shincheonji Church and seeing the examples of true love there, I perceived what it means to love others. I became more selfless. Now, I find more joy living to help other people. As I have been taught in my faith, I firmly believe that just like the light, rain, and air of the heavens that gives us life free of cost, we must love our neighbors. We must become those who give what is valuable without reservation. Thus, I volunteer to share with others and to repay grace. Volunteering for Shincheonji Church members is something that is like breathing to us. We do it regularly. I've been a member of the church for 6 years now, and we've done countless volunteer activities. My most recent experience in volunteering was feeding the homeless earlier this year with my church. I want to share that experience with everyone today. I remember waking up truly excited that Saturday morning to go to the store. The sun rose at 5:30 a.m. and a couple of my church friends and I headed out to pick up some food and necessities at the store, such as tents and blankets. Then we met together with the rest of our group and started packing up hundreds of bags of the items to give out. This volunteer experience was especially memorable because it was not like how people would typically approach the homeless. We did not just stay at one location for those who need help to come to, and we did not announce any sort of event for people to find. Instead, we actually went out to them. About 60 to 70 of us dispersed into individual cars to go all over the city to look for people who are in need. We chose this approach because we wanted to talk to the homeless who would not typically be able to make it out to events or even be approached. We wanted to make sure we could talk to as many people as possible, no matter where they were, whether it was in the busy streets of the city or in the smaller hidden areas. Also, when we went out, we all had a goal to not only give them what they need, but to talk to them and find out what kind of help they would like to get from us and the rest of the community. At the end of the day, we compiled the answers and sent them to the city leaders and many related organizations to encourage them to make a lasting difference. This was a new experience for me to meet the homeless in such a way. It was a very busy day, but by the end of the day, it was a fulfilling experience. I specifically treasured the conversations I was able to have and the people I was able to meet. There were so many times where we actually opened up our hearts with each other and shared our motivations and desires to improve our life. I was able to even talk to a few people about their faith and passions and encourage them to continue to pursue them. I will always remember the smile on their faces when we talked to them unexpectedly. Thinking back, I could have easily slept in that morning or just spent that day for myself. But instead, by choosing to volunteer and spend my day for others, I received more energy and fulfillment than I could have just from sleep. This was the good that I chose to do and will continue to choose to do whenever an opportunity arises. I want to continue to try to perceive more of love every day and to practice it with those in my community. I also want to continue to grow my heart for volunteerism, and I'm so thankful to Shincheonji Church for helping me. I hope we can all also love and reach out and help someone too. Just like the light, rain, and air of the heavens that gives us life free of cost, we must love our neighbors. We must become those who give what is valuable without reservation. Today, I challenge you to join me in being a light to the world. What will you do?